Good evening. Thank you for coming to our concert of Songs of Joy and Love. The OK Chorale has opened every rehearsal and concert lately with singing Let There Be Peace on Earth, because we can never have too much peace on earth. The Horizon House CEO, Erica Thrashsall, was here yesterday, so we thank her for that. I'm Dorothy Hay. It has been my honor and joy to be a part of the OK Chorale since 2016. No, there's more. Raise your hand if you volunteer at the Monday market. Ooh, look at all of you. Raise your hand if you have donated items to the market. Every hand is up, And have you purchased things at the market? Yay! Well, I need to thank you because that's how I get paid. I'm very appreciative. Although the joke is, I would conduct this group for free. What you're paying me for is to drive in from Maple Valley every week for rehearsals. And I understand that more volunteers are needed to help out in Monday markets. So if you're so inclined, see somebody. I don't know who, but go see somebody. The chorale did not just happen. It is the result of the groundwork that's been laid by many who have gone before us. So if you are a former or even a current member who is not able to sing tonight out in the chorale, please raise your hand. Look at all of you. Thank you. Thank you. We would not be here tonight if it weren't for the work that you have done previously. LaDonna will continue our concert with a piano solo.
when he's through. Snappy patter and jokes, he knows what pleases the folks. The entertainer, the star of the show. He was in vaudeville, and he was on the bill, with all the singers, dancers, acrobats, and clowns. There was a dancing bear, even a dog and bear, and a comedian who never let them down. But when the king came on his Goodness favorite song, he really wowed them in the cities and the towns. They came from near and far to see the vaudeville star, the entertainer. Number 10 is going by. The entertainer is taking a bow. Does his dance steps and sings his song. Even gets all the audience to sing along. Yes, he knows just what he wants to do. Knows how to bring down the house when he's through. Snappy patter and jokes, he knows what pleases the folks. The entertainer, the star of the show.
Thank you. Jean will say a few words next.
Lou Templeton was singing with us for many, many years, and is sorely missed. She had a beautiful voice and sang throughout her life. When she was 4 years old, she and her father were singing together, and he commented one night that she had perfect pitch, which of course is a pitfall for some people and a blessing for others, but it was a blessing for Lou. And one of the memories that I have that is particularly special is that if you ever had a phone call from Lou, you always knew who it was because you would dial her number and she would say, "Hello." No matter what mood she was in, she was just a lovely, lovely person. We are about to sing Peace in the Valley, which was a very favorite song of Lou's.
Till the Lord
Thank you. Give us a little moment here. We're going to set up for our next number, and which Hugh will introduce when we get in place here.
Hello. Well, we got wind of some music by a Spanish composer, Pla, and we ordered the music and got it, and we liked it very much. And so, who is this composer, the Spanish composer Pla? Well, it turns out there's three of them. There's three brothers that take turns working with each other. While we're playing this music, you might like to think of some words that would describe it for yourself, so you remember it better. The description that I come to is crispy. Now, mashed potatoes are smooth, and potato chips are crispy, and this music is crispy.
And that was Nancy on piano. She's already gone. Nancy. Sharon on flute. She had to leave also. And Hugh, our other flute. So a trio, 2 flutes and piano trio. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bill.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. When shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I feel the people I fear, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're playing, the work will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum. You may be as brave as you make believe you are.
Thank you, and thank you, Hugh, for adding more flute to the whistling tune. That number was from The King and I. Our next number is from the musical The Fantastics.
Remember the kind
Thank you. Now it's your turn. Did you all get a program with sing-along words? If you need one, raise your hand. We'll get one to you. Oh, we'll bring one up to you. Georgia is going to lead our sing-alongs. You're welcome, my dear.
I heard a couple of people saying yesterday, could we have more sing-alongs? So that says to me you like to sing along. So let's be sure I can hear you, and let's sing Sentimental Journey. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my plane, I got my reservation. Time to ride forward. Like a child in broad anticipation. Time to hear that all aboard. Heaven, that's the time you leave at 7. I'll be lading up for heaven. I'll be every child of railroad track that takes me back. Heaven, Lord, my heart beats of yearning. Try and I decide to roam. Gonna take a sentimental journey, sentimental journey home. Yeah, sounded great.
I'm back. Our next number was written in 1984 by Leonard Cohen. The original version did not do particularly well. However, a revised version by John Call was included in the 1991 movie Shrek, and from that gained widespread popularity. Here's Jean, Nancy, Mary, Kathy, Bill, Lowell, and Walt, who will sing Alleluia.
The Skyboat Song is a Scottish lament about the Scots' final defeat in the long fight for independence from England. Scotland's bonny Prince Charlie had led a rebellion of Scots against English domination that culminated in the famous Battle of Culloden, where the Scots were soundly defeated in 1746. The song recounts Charlie's passing through Scotland's beautiful Isle of Skye while trying to evade capture by the English victors. The contemporary Skyboat Song expresses the continuing yearning of many Scots for independence from England.
Thank you. It's time for you to sing again. Here's Georgia.
Because Shine On Harvest Moon is so short, we're going to sing it twice. the sky. I ain't had no love since January, February, June, or July. So time ain't no time to say. Now doesn't moon so shine on harvest moon for me and my gal. Shine on harvest moon up in the sky. I ain't had no love since January, February, June, or July. So time ain't no time to stay. Darkest moon, so shine on harvest moon for me and my gal. You're great. We have openings.
Flanders and Swan was a British comedy duo that for 30 years wrote over 100 comedy songs that they used to do as reviews around Britain. In the late 1960s, they went to PBS and started doing a weekly comedy show. I happened to be living in San Francisco, and the PBS station there used to play them. So I became familiar with this song, The Hippopotamus. And recently, all of a sudden, it was brought to my attention, and all of a sudden I thought, I'd like to do my version of The Hippopotamus. So here it goes. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day by the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as he peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair a fair hippopotamus maid. The bold hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in mud. Glorious mud. The fair hippopotama he tried to id. Let's start again on that one. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from her seat on the hilltop above. As she had not got 'em all to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder, the forestry echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His inner Maratha adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow, I'll follow you down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in mud, glorious mud. Now more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of the river so wide. I wonder now, what am I to say of this scene that ensued on the Shalimar side? They dived all at once with the ear-splitting splash, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in mud, glorious mud.
Makes a mud facial take on a whole different picture, doesn't it? Oh, what are we doing next? Our next number was Perry Como's last #1 hit in 1957, Catch a Falling Star.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night. And just in case you feel you want to hold her, you'll have a bucket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Save it for a rainy day. And when your drum will start to multiplying, and they just might. It's easy to forget that you're crying. With just a bucket full of starlight, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day.
Thank you. Before we sing our last number, we want to acknowledge those who have helped make tonight special. Our host and hostesses yesterday and today, Barbara and Floyd Hutton, thank you very much. Longtime members of the OK Chorale. Floyd was graciously our librarian for many years. We lost more music, but Floyd always had another copy for us. Our program design of the printed program you have was done by Marianne Count. Marianne, are you here today, this evening? She was here yesterday, okay. Our videographer, hiding behind the pole over there, is Nick Lassau. Thank you, Nick. Risa and all the EVS staff, we really appreciate their help. EVS not only sets up for tonight, but for our weekly rehearsals, and we are gracious. We're grateful for their ongoing support. The potato chip trio was Hugh and Sharon and Nancy, who have already stepped out, but thank you. That was very nice. Our Alleluia small group Nancy, Jean, Kathy, Mary, Bill, Walton, Lowell. Raise your hands, please. Thank you. And the glorious hippo, Lowell. Take a bow, Lowell. Our song leader is Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. And of course, LaDonna on piano, who always makes this sound so good. Thank you. Our last number is Vaya con Dios, which means God be with you or go with God. Oh, thank you. Good thing my head is tied on, like a mask.
Now the hacienda's dark, the town is sleeping. Now the time has come to part, the time for weeping.
The OK Chorale.
And I'm sure that you recognize that this performance tonight could not be done without our director and our pianist, LaDonna and Dorothy, to whom we owe everything in order to perform.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming this evening. We look forward to seeing you at the next concert, which will be at the end of February. Let peace begin here. Vaya con Dios. Go with God.